Hey guys, Captain JGB84. Deadpool, the movie everyone was waiting for. Even me. I don't even like Deadpool that much. Well, okay, I like Deadpool, I think he's better in small doses. So the whole idea of an entire movie centered around him just, I don't know, it didn't quite sit well with me. I mean, the trailers looked good, and I liked that it was very much Deadpool-y, if that makes any sense. But safe to say, Deadpool is actually good. Okay, it's not the greatest superhero film ever made, but it doesn't have to be. It just has. You get exactly what you expect. An origin story for Deadpool, and it pokes fun at itself every step of the way. The premise is fairly simple. Wade Wilson wants to get back at the man who basically turned him unfuckable. Yeah, he gained all the mutant powers, regeneration, can't really die, and all that, but he's unfuckable. His, as T.J. Miller said, your face looks like an avocado had sex with an even older avocado. Pretty much. Jesus. I'll give Ryan Reynolds credit for that. Just putting on all that makeup, that's not easy to do. And Ryan Reynolds, by God, he's redeemed himself. I mean, first time we played Deadpool, he shut his mouth. It's like, what? They poke fun at that, though, which is great. Then he was Green Lantern. We don't talk about Green Lantern. And now he's redeemed himself, I think. Yeah, he is fantastic as Deadpool, as the merc with the mouth. And, it's good for him, finally, because, I like Ryan Reynolds. It's just, he was just doing crap movies for the last, 5-6 years, for the last little while, though. So I'm happy to see that he, finally doing something good for once. It wasn't made for very much, only about $60 million or so. I mean, yeah, it's a lot between you and me, but it's fairly, small budget for a superhero film. Yeah, unlike Fantastic Four, it seems Fox was just they had faith in this movie. I mean, the February release date kind of just but whatever. So anyways, he's after this guy, Francis, who basically turned him unfuckable. But his girlfriend gets kidnapped in the process. That might seem like I'm spoiling a lot, but this is all in the trailers. And I must say, the marketing alone for this movie is that's worth the price of admission. The two cancer ads, I remember the breast cancer, the prostate cancer, that was it. I actually showed those to my mom. My mom is a doctor, and she's like, well, it is medically accurate. But yeah, you get exactly what you pay for. It's R-rated and very much R-rated. Gratuitous violence, gratuitous sex, a lot of good titties, a lot of gratuitous sex, and by God, Marina Baccarin is so fucking hot. There's a whole great scene early on where I was just at one point just like, But yeah, so where does the film work? Well, for one, Ryan Reynolds is fantastic as Deadpool. He just plays him so well. He's definitely having the time of his life. Definitely having the time of his life playing the character and just doing all the crazy shit. And yeah, it is very much Deadpool-y. He breaks the fourth wall, makes a bunch of jokes, gives people wedgies. The opening title sequence is fantastic. Pretty much just sums up the movie. It's just what you're going to expect right away. The closing title sequence is also pretty good, but I love the opening title sequence. I don't want to spoil it. It's just it might hit you. It won't hit you right away, but then you'll be like, oh, that's funny. The supporting characters are pretty good too. Colossus, actually sounding Siberian for once, and Negasonic Teenage Warhead. It's a dumb fucking name. But they did exactly what I wanted them to do. Deadpool does take jabs at other superhero films. At one point he's like, if you're a superhero, you get one origin film, a couple other films, at least one ensemble film, and we'll see what happens from there. He takes jabs at other superhero films. At one point he takes a jab at Fox. He's just like, you two are the only two mutants here. It's as if the studio didn't want to pay for anything else. Yeah, because it's set, present day, so yeah, you do see at the X Mansion, but you don't ever see, you just see those two there, Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead. You see those two there. You don't see any of the others, but it's funny. Stuff like that, I think, is funny. And that's not really a spoiler. It's just yeah. Also, take a drink every time Hugh Jackman shows up in one way, shape, or form. It's funny. The action's over the top. It pokes fun at superhero movies. It pokes fun at a lot of things, actually. Even like the whole, even to those who are going to see it, it's just like, so you're probably thinking, my boyfriend said this was a superhero movie. Well, that guy just turned into a fucking sandwich. Some shit like that. It pokes fun at audiences, too. It does what it needs to do. You get exactly what you expect. And, thumbs up from me. I enjoyed the hell out of this. I was always laughing. And I can't wait to see a sequel, assuming one gets made. And the post-credits scene, stay for that post-credits scene, because it is a nice big middle finger to everything I don't like about post-credits scenes. Generally speaking, no, I don't really like it's not that the scenes themselves I don't like, it's just like, really, I gotta sit through the entire credits now? But they find a way to make it interesting, and just, poke fun at everything that all the post-credit scenes Marvel has done over the years. But as the first superhero movie of this year, Deadpool is great. It's great, great lead characters, some good supporting characters, great action, plenty of vulgarity, enough fourth wall breaking to satisfy, and just an overall fun movie. I mean, it doesn't, it knows how to pace itself with its tone. There are parts where it's serious, there are parts where it's funny, parts where it's all actiony. It knows how to pace itself up and just tell a decent story. But that's all I have to say. So, congrats, Ryan Reynolds. I'm happy this film was something like, I don't know, 11 years in development hell or something like that, since 2004, I believe. But I'm happy it came out the way it did, and I'm a fan of Deadpool now. I want to read more of his stuff. But that's all I have to say. So, there's the phone. See you guys later.